Hello, everyone. Welcome to the online meeting with SWPS University. My name is Dorota Słowinska. I'm the head of the admissions office, and I'm here today with my colleague Martyna Nadstawna. Hello, Martyna.
Hi, everyone.
And Anya, who is available for you in the chat box, where you can ask any questions you may have related to our offer, the admissions process, online application form, deadlines, and language requirements. We are so excited to see that many of you are joining us today from all over the world. We know that choosing a university is a huge decision, so today we are going to walk you through everything you need to know about joining us for the upcoming academic year. And before we begin, let's watch a short video introducing you to SWPS University.
SWPS University is not just an institution, it is a community of people, united in their efforts, their experiences, and their potential. This idea has been our guiding light since our inception, and through this, we believe that as a seat of higher learning, we must recognize problems, recognize possibilities, and take responsibility for finding solutions to challenges. We understand that nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. And only by building bridges between people and institutions, and by supporting our business partners, can we break outdated patterns. We know that numbers are important, but relationships are crucial, and therefore we focus on people. We know that the world is both a beautiful and frightening place, and that we can have an impact on social change. Therefore, we focus on hard and soft skills, but mainly on human happiness. We believe that our university's roots in psychology can provide a foundation for other areas of expertise, that a solid understanding of business allows us to better meet the needs of society, carry out projects and research, provide expertise, and implement innovation that brings together academics and entrepreneurs. That thanks to the processes and technology we implement, we can provide a comfortable work and life environment, even in difficult circumstances like the global pandemic. We popularize science in many, really many ways. And we recognize that these are effects of our work, and this, and this. We believe that this is a well-designed chair, tool, application, experience. And as one of the most active research institutions, we can foster collaboration between the most renowned experts in Poland and beyond. And that the best experts, researchers and practitioners from a variety of disciplines can specialize in many areas, such as human development, mental health, socially responsible projects, accessible design, human rights, civil society, new technologies such as AI, UX, image management, sustainable development, management, zero waste, eco-packaging, and many other areas. We know that a modern university never stops changing. Therefore, as SWPS University, together with our partners, academic professionals, and students, we look to the future with courage. Not only are we ready for what tomorrow brings, but we can also shape the future. We, the university.
Welcome back. Let's dive straight in. The question we get every single day: when do admission for the 2026-27 academic year actually open?
Actually, we officially launched the application portal yesterday on the 28th of January. The admissions are open until the end of August or until the last slot is filled. However, we always tell candidates, don't wait until the last minute, start gathering your documents now.
Exactly. You can start gathering your documents, and even if you don't have them all, you can still apply and fill out the online application form, and just keep adding additional documents there. The application form will guide you through the process. Martyna, what can our candidates actually study? What programs does our university offer in English language?
We are known for our psychology programs that we offer in main Polish cities, both conducted in Polish and English, but we offer so much more. In English, you can study management and leadership, design, which is part of our School of Form. You can also study English studies or English studies with additional languages. And also we have computer science.
Okay, so let's now let's talk more a little bit about the programs that you can study with us. And then let's start with English Studies undergraduate program. As well, as we all know, English remains the most popular language today globally, but it's more than just a means of communication. And despite the rapid technological shifts that we see, high-level proficiency is a premium skill in almost every profession today, not just for the scholars or teachers. Our program is designed with a practical first approach. So we give you a solid foundation that will serve you well, whether you jump straight into global job market or continue your academic journey. And bachelor's candidates can opt for regular English studies or English studies with additional second language, such as Japanese, Chinese, Korean, German, Spanish, or Italian, that are taught intensively, and you can start learning from the very beginning. So what you can expect during your 3 years of bachelor studies with us on English studies. First and foremost, you will rapidly improve your fluency. We have an intensive practical classes and grammar workshops. So our goal is for you to reach a C1 level quickly and confidently. You will, of course, explore the how and why of the language through linguistics, phonology, and phonetics. You won't just learn words, you will analyze the great works of British and American literature, history, and culture to truly understand the English-speaking world. And we focus heavily on academic writing, which, believe it or not, is a fantastic base for careers in creative writing, marketing, or international business. Finally, you'll be studying in a truly multicultural environment. This means you'll be practicing your cross-cultural competences every single day, both inside and outside the classroom. And it's an immersive experience that goes far beyond the textbooks.
So now let's talk a bit more about psychology. At our university, when studying psychology, bachelor studies explore the human mind. So students learn methodology, statistics, and key psychological concepts. They delve into cognitive and social psychology. And bachelor in psychology is available in Warsaw, Wrocław, Kraków, and Sopot. And about the master in psychology, our candidates can choose between two specialties, so clinical psychology and business psychology. And the graduate program in business psychology provides interdisciplinary education, combining psychology, business, and technology. The curriculum emphasizes experimental and project-based learning, preparing students with practical skills valued by human resources, public relation departments, and technology companies. This specialization is well suited for those interested in emerging workplace trends and developing skills for the evolving job market.
And the second specialization that we offer in English language is clinical psychology. And this specialization is ideal for students interested in mental and behavioral health, who aspire to help others understand and overcome psychological distress while preventing emotional and social dysfunction. It prepares future psychologists to apply a wide range of evidence-based practices aligned with ethical and professional standards. Students complete a master's thesis and a 100-hour psychological practice, which includes clinical training. Our graduate program in clinical psychology meets the European standard of education, professional training, and competence in psychology, the EuroPsy certificate, which is the European Certificate in Psychology, set by the European Federation of Psychologists Association.
So now let's move on to management and leadership program. Our unique management program combines business knowledge and skills with humanistic approach to managing a business. Apart from the theoretical background in leadership, strategic planning, analytics, and finance, students under the guidance of business and academic supervisors work on real projects and develop solutions to issues submitted by organizations that cooperate with our university. Over the course of study, students complete at least 3 projects and graduate with a project portfolio that helps them to kickstart their professional careers. We regularly consult our study program with managers working for large companies with sizable human and financial capital. Thanks to the business, have an opportunity to work with experts on various projects that are either a part of the curriculum or that you encounter during your internship. We collaborate with many companies, but some of them are DHL, P&G, Nordea Bank, Warsaw Labour Office, and Warsaw City Council.
Sorry so much. I'm recording this from my home, so this was my dog. Welcome, Luna. Now let's talk a little bit about our design program at our university that nurtures conscious and skilled designers through a unique blend of craft workshops and humanities lectures. Students explore diverse workshops in sewing, ceramics, woodwork, 3D printings, photography, and digital illustrations. They learn both design principles and hands-on crafting. In the second year, students choose between communication design, specializing in 2D design, like posters and mobile apps, and product design, focusing on 3D designs, such as furniture and devices.
And last but not least, our computer science program, which combines computer science and mathematics with practical programming skills and application of technological and design tools. This approach prepares you for a successful career in the informational technology sector and opens door to further development in various areas of new technologies, such as AI, big data, machine learning, and cybersecurity. The computer science program at our university offers so much more than just programming skills and app design. Thanks to the social sciences and humanities components of the program, you will learn how to spot and solve social problems using computer science theory and tools. Being an effective computer science professional requires good understanding of human needs and behavior. Therefore, you will also learn the basics of psychology. We will also teach you how to design solutions in interdisciplinary teams, which will prepare for a smooth transition from the academic to professional environment.
Okay, so we talked about programs a little bit. Now let's talk some more about the university. We have several branches, but which campuses specifically offer programs in English?
Most of our English taught programs are located in our vibrant capital, Warsaw, but we offer also a Bachelor in Psychology in Kraków, in Sopot, which is near the Baltic Sea, and in Wrocław.
Okay, so we talked about the branches, we talked about the programs. Now we can go to the gatekeeper, which is the language proficiency. What do students need to prove, need to show us to prove that they can study in English?
Well, you have to remember that as of July 1st, 2025, new regulations regarding the verification of language proficiency for international candidates has been implemented at our university and in every university in Poland. These changes are a result of the Act amending certain laws to eliminate irregularities in the visa system of the Republic of Poland, which has introduced a stricter requirement for the admissions process. So right now, to be eligible for the admissions, all candidates must now confirm their language proficiency with a recognized international certificate at B2 level or higher. We strongly recommend that you review the official list of language certificates accepted by the Ministry of Higher Education and Science to ensure that your documents meet the current legal standards. Anya, who's available in the chat box, will send you a link to the list of the accepted certificates so you can check it. But of course, we accept the most popular certificates such as IELTS, TOEFL, and TOEIC.
Yes, and additionally, if you're studying on a preparatory course at our university or any other university in Poland that is accredited, if your language course meets the requirements of 9 months of language courses and of intensive language learning, then you can show us the certificate confirming that you graduated from the course on a specific level, and this certificate also could be accepted by us. Martyna, studying abroad is an investment. Does our university offer any scholarship?
Yes, of course, we do. Our university offers one scholarship for international candidates applying for all of our bachelor and master programs conducted in English. So students excelling in sports, social, or artistic activities can study the first year for free. So firstly, the scholarship covers tuition for the entire first year of the studies, but it can be prolonged. So if you have high grades, that means that you are having high GPA. This will allow you to study for free throughout your studies. And to apply for the scholarship, you have to fill out the application form, upload achievement documentation, and write an essay on a given topic. The deadline is July 15, 2026, of course. And please remember that only candidates who completed their application, interviews, or any exams that they needed will be considered for the scholarship.
Okay, so let's now assume that someone has picked the program that meets their interest, and we can go now through the admission process. So admission process in 100% online until almost very beginning, and it's very intuitive. So you first have to create an online an account in our online application form, which is available, and of course we will send you the link to the application form in the chat box. You have to upload scans of your eligibility documents, so the documents that will serve as a base for your acceptance to the university, which is your high school diploma with the transcript of grades or your bachelor degree with the supplement. Then you have to pay the application fee, also through our application form and fully online. And for some programs like design or master in psychology or master in management or English studies, depending on the studies that you graduated from, there might be an interview or an exam for the programs. Of course, we highly recommend to check our website because everything is written there. There are also the rules for the admissions to every program that we offer in English language is also available over there. Then you have to, once your documents are approved, once you completed successfully interviews or exams, you will be asked by us to send the hard copies of your documents. You can either send the original of the documents or notarized copies, which also can be accepted by us. And then you wait for the decision. We, of course, issue the acceptance letter. So for those of you who will need it for the visa purposes, you will get it from us. Also, while I'm speaking about it right now, to apply for visa, you will also need to show that you paid the tuition fee, usually minimally for 1 semester. Most consulates require the tuition fee payment for 1 year. And when you pay the tuition fee, we issue the document confirming that the tuition fee is paid. This is, of course, for those of you who will need to apply for visa. If you will get the visa refusal, the tuition fee is fully refunded. But from what we heard, the visa situation is much easier this year in terms of the visa decision. so it should be okay. Required documents to submit in the online application form are the passport style photo for your student ID. So you have to, I would suggest when you applied for your passport, you surely took some pictures, or for the student ID, this is the one that you need to upload to the application form. It will be printed to your student ID later on. So it has to meet the specific requirements, which you can read about in the application form. Then we need your diploma and transcript of grades with the translation if the documents are issued in other languages than English, Polish, Ukrainian, or Russian. Documents issued in those languages don't need to be translated, and we don't need any additional apostille or legalization of the documents for the application process. Recognition of your high school diploma or your bachelor's degree, if needed, we will talk about the recognition in a second, and your language certificate, if it's required for the program. The list of the required certificate, of course, we will go through that in a second.
So now about the recognition. You have to remember that based on the latest changes and requirements in Polish law, some candidates may need to have their diploma recognized by the educational authorities, which is called NAWA, National Agency for Academic Exchange. The recognition process is something that you can do online, and it's free of charge. The process takes up to 60 days, so you need to take this into consideration. Anya will share a link to NAWA website so you can check it and maybe start your recognition process right now. But more about the recognition process and the requirements we will share in our next webinar on the 24th of February. And all of you will receive an invitation for that webinar via mail. Many programs have additional requirements. So for example, for design program, you will need to prepare and upload portfolio. Portfolio can include paintings, drawings, as well as digital projects or rugs, ceramics, furniture, basically anything that you created. Do not forget to add your inspirations and motivational letter as well.
Candidates for master programs in clinical psychology and business psychology will face three admission stages, which will all take place in 4 recruitment processes. So the exam sessions are in March, May, June, and July. The first stage is an online written exam, which will be a form of a knowledge and skill test. The list of subjects and recommended readings is published on our website, so you can check it over there. And all those who will pass the written test will next take an interview in English with an exam committee from their specialty. The interview is based on indicated scientific or popular science text, which are also available on the website and in your application form. Finally, the examination committee will evaluate 2 recommendation letters and list of documented achievements submitted by each candidate and distribute additional points for having completed Bachelor in Psychology. Candidates with the highest scores from all 3 stages will be admitted to the program according to the limit of seats in the given recruitment process. And please be informed that each candidate can participate only in 1 recruitment process. So we recommend taking as much time as you need to prepare well to the exams.
If you wish to apply for Master in Management and you don't hold a Bachelor Diploma from Social Sciences and Humanities, you will have to sit for an online oral exam as well. And for Master in English Studies, individuals who hold degree in a discipline other than linguistics, literary studies, culture studies, or religion studies must also take a qualifying exam in the form of an interview, also online interview, conducted in English to verify their knowledge and skills in linguistic, culture, and religion studies. And after passing interviews or exams, you will have to show us your original documents. So you can either send your original documents by post or courier, or you can bring them to our office in person. And the tuition fee, as Dorota said, is recommended for visa applicants as border guards are verifying the payments, but the acceptance is based on when the documents are sent, as places are limited, and it's not possible to be accepted only based on the tuition fee payment, as your original documents are a must.
Okay, so let's say you're accepted to the university, and one of the biggest worries during the moving to Poland is where to live during your studies. So are there any student dormitories where our candidates can apply for it?
Of course, as an international student at our university, you will need an accommodation in the city where your campus is located. We collaborate with companies that provide assistance in finding houses to make this process easier for you. So international students of SWPS University can rent a room in a private dormitory right next to our Warsaw campus, which is called Nest Student Accommodation. It has over 108 comfortable rooms, various common areas, and is located only 5 minutes away from our campus, so it's very, very close. But you can also rent a room in one of the students' depots or base camp by Ksajor private dormitories, which can be found in all Polish major cities. If you wish to find a room in a shared apartment, you can also use help of the Pepe Housing Agency.
Okay, thank you, Martyna. And finally, we can talk about the vibe. Why is Poland and specifically our city so exciting for our students?
Well, Poland is a hidden gem in Europe. It's becoming more and more popular among the foreigners. So let's start with Warsaw. If you are career orientated, this is the place to be. It's a bustling business and tech hub. Many of our students start internships in global corporations, while still studying, as the city is home to major international headquarters. Wrocław is known as the city of bridges. It's one of the youngest and most creative cities in Poland. It has a unique, vibrant energy that makes it a top choice for international students, and it's very popular for students, even in Poland, Polish students, I mean. And next we have Kraków, which is basically history and culture. Walking to a class through the old town feels like a stepping back in time. It's a perfect option for those who want to be surrounded by art, museums, and legendary cafe culture. And Sopot is a perfect if you dream of an amazing seaside lifestyle. Sopot is your destination. You can imagine relaxing on the beach or the longest wooden pier in Europe right after your phonetic classes.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, Sopot campus is right next to the seaside, so it's amazing. Always when we want to visit any other campus, Sopot is our first choice, to be honest. So thank you, Martyna. I think we reached the end of this webinar, but we have so many more planned for you, and you will definitely receive an email from us about the next ones. The next one will be about the recognition process. So if you're from a country that basically needs a visa to Poland, so-called third country when it comes to the new legislation. So new legislation in Poland, meaning country that is not European, country that is outside of the European Union, but it's not also a part of OECD countries. You definitely have to listen to the webinar. We will show you step by step how to apply for the recognition of your documents, so you can do it fast and easy. We hope that we managed to answer most of your questions regarding the application process and studies at our university. Please remember that you can always contact us via phone or email, or you can book an online or on-site appointment with us, and we can answer any questions you may have regarding application for studies, the programs that we offer, the content of the programs, the moving part, living in Poland, a little bit about the visa process and legislation. So definitely, if you have any questions, maybe it would be easier to talk to you or you and your parents during the online visits. You will find a link to sign up for the virtual admissions office in the chat box. And now, thank you very much for meeting us today, and hope to see you at the SWPS University soon.